and maybe Will Wheaton's character, and maybe one of our characters. We won't tell you which one. So, you're rushing off now. She's going to be doing another signing. You want to tell them what you're about to...
Yeah, I'm going to do a Dollhouse comic signing right now. So,
well, you can't leave yet, just so let's be clear.
What?
Not you, them.
Don't leave. This is great. But thank you for letting me crash, and I really appreciate it. And I'm really looking forward to being a little bit of part of your show. So thank you.
Fellow gingers, we're a dying breed. I got a question to throw to the entire cast. If you guys could alter one thing about your character's current reality, what would that be?
And we can. So.
I could have come back 10 years younger. Can I do that? No, okay. What would you do?
Because you look so old.
No. He's trying to bring that clock back, baby.
How does this microphone work? Is this a channel?
Oh, thanks, Mama. That's my new love interest, damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really well wired to want things as a person. So like wanting to change something, I don't know how to do that. I don't think. I sort of roll with whatever comes. I got nothing. Maybe a bigger TV. That's all I got.
A cure for male pattern baldness? I mean, they've got to have that at Eureka, right? This thing's going back this way.
I didn't understand the question. In the sense of like us or the characters we played, the wish of like...
Your characters.
The characters. Or like something that you would have changed in the timeline.
Sure. I didn't write these questions.
No, I'm trying to think.
Oh, I'd like to prop the seat in the Jeep up with something other than a sandbag. I'm not sure if that's safe. How do we attach that seat to the Jeep?
Yeah, I think I would have...
4 seasons sitting on a sandbag.
Okay, season 5.
I think I would have tried to bring that car that I was in the beginning, like try and wire the telephone so that I actually arrived in 2010 in the car. That would have been quite a babe magnet pull, I would have thought, for Dr. Grant.
Right on. I've got, I reached out on Twitter for the fans who couldn't be here. So we got a couple little randoms here. Sam Margulis wants to know if you could have anyone guest star. Anyone in the world, who would it be? You guys already had me.
I was just gonna say, I already got my Skaggles, so who else is there, huh?
Yeah.
It was fun. I had a great time. I'd love to come back. You guys? What do you think?
I don't know what her name would be, but I'm sure she would be very good.
Nice.
You guys, come on, writers. Who would be your dream?
The dream guest cast?
Yeah.
I think we just announced it, didn't we?
Oh,
good. If you could take any GD invention home, what would it be?
The drug that makes you run really fast from Blink in the first season.
Yeah. Nice.
I'd be all over that. And a hoverboard.
You don't need that drug, Colin.
I don't. It would be bad.
He's like a puppy, really. I mean, when I got to come over on Eureka, and thank you guys so much for having me, the first comparison I had to make was, Colin, he's kind of like a golden retriever.
Yeah. That was after about an hour of knowing each other. She's like, you know, you're sort of like a dog.
I believe the word I used was puppy.
I tried to sex it up a bit, but it was puppy.
You guys, what do you like? I will survive this. What do you like most about working on Eureka?
Working on the show?
Sorry?
Huh?
Yeah, I think my favorite thing is probably the people at this point. I love a job where we get to do the drama and the comedy. I love the people that we work with. So it'd be the people for me.
Yeah, I'd agree. Like, we have such a shorthand. Like, you know, if we get into, say, like, you know, where we're gonna be doing the scene, and something doesn't quite work physically or something like that, we can all just sort of switch a line around with each other, do something like that, and there's no huge discussion. There's no like, oh, I have to put my thing, you know, we just all
Or
kinda...
Colin can give me any line he doesn't want to say.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't want to say this. I think your character would say this. What do you think?
He's like, so Sally, you're saying this now. I'm like, why do I have to say everything you don't want to say?
Wow, that lady's bikini is really sexy.
Half of my dialogue is his.
I know for me this season, there's an energy. I think that some of it has come from the reset. Some of it has come obviously from a cast and people who have worked well together for a long time, and a lot of it has come from new people who came into the mix and new writers and new actors. And I have to say, new executives too. Andrew Plotkin came on at Sci-Fi, and we have Chris St. Augustine at the studio. Corinne Huggins was helping us. And Mark Stern, who, those guys really took a risk. I just have to say, they really took a risk. I mean, when they said go big or go home, and we came in and we said we wanted to do this, and they got really excited, and there was that question, the inevitable question. So when are you going to change it back? After episode 1, episode 2? We're like,
We're not changing.
we're not changing back. You're going to have to watch and see what happens. And that's a risky thing to jump on board with. But you guys seem to be on board so far, yeah? Our work here is done. Let's go home.
I was just going to say the show is, when you're making it, it's, as I'm sure that you can see, it's a lot of fun. And the people who are engaged in it are terribly funny. For me, what has been a lot of fun is actually laughing so much that actually they've had to cut and do it again and again and again. And that's a great atmosphere between people who are working together. I think one of the things when I'd first seen some of the show is that I thought erroneously that, on some level it's, one thing follows another, and it's quite simple. Having been involved in it, I think my take is that that's not the case. Actually, it's quite difficult to get the tone absolutely right with the feelings underneath, but keeping it light and the humor. When you go out with all of these guys, for me, it's actually like being out with a group of comedy writers. Everybody's like telling jokes one after the other, and this one and that one, oh, do that, etc. And that kind of pulls into the script. So there really is a phenomenal atmosphere when you're working, which I think goes to make this show, not just fun, but kind. The characters are good to each other. There's a homeliness, a good sense of spirit, and it's all light as well. So the whole thing is a joy. Very unlike something else I was involved.
And I think with that, it's time to throw to questions from the fans.
Questions?
Look at them running, jumping over people, clawing eyes out.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Well, I was originally wanting to come up here and say, you guys need to bring Nathan Stark back, but you already did, so I just wanted to say thank you. He was my favorite character.
He's awesome. He's
He is.
great. Yeah.
When does he come back?
You're going to have to keep watching. There are still many more surprises in store, believe us.
Yeah, well, we're only on episode 3, right?
Yeah, 3 of 20. Come on.
Well, thank you guys. I love the show.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Okay, well, obviously Eureka is a very technical show. I was just wondering, how's your dynamic with the crew and all your technical staff?
It's pretty good.
They're learning a lot from me.
This year we came back and we had a big hiatus, as everybody knows, and we lost a bunch of our crew to Fringe. So this year, yeah.
Those bastards.
Yeah. When there's a show, steal another show's crew? Yeah, nice. Whatever. Get your own crew. So we had a whole bunch of new crew this year, and it's always,